Welcome back, Truth Seeker. This is part 2 of the arrests in relation to Matthew Perry's passing, reportedly from a ketamine overdose. And again, this news comes on the Jesuit Order's birthday. And of course, from day one, when the news broke October 28th, we said this has all the hallmarks of the Jesuits all over it. So for all of you out there who doubt what I'm sharing about the Jesuits and their control over this world, from government to celebrity to markets to sports, again, you got to ask yourself, why do all the facts continue to stack in the favor of my argument? And again, to reiterate what I've been saying for now 11 straight years, every day, all day, it's news by the numbers. Case in point, today leaves 138 days left in the year. Guess what ketamine equals in Gematria? If you guessed 138, you're right on the money. And if you know that Misfits song, We Are 138, very interesting song. Isn't it funny how the Jesuit Order's birthday is the day leaving 138 days left in the year? And isn't it funny how their biggest puppet on the world stage right now, Donald Trump, he's another one of these guys who has the 138 Gematria? Anyway, Matthew Perry, just to remind you, he died the night of the hunter's moon after saying he was Matman. But notice, in Gematria, Jesuit Order equates to 54. John Carroll was the Jesuit who founded the first Jesuit University, Georgetown, at age 54. And hunter's moon is 54. Of course, Matthew Perry died at age 54. He also died on the birthday of his ex-girlfriend, Pretty Woman, which we talked about in a big way shortly after he died with the release of the film Leave the World Behind, where a big premise is Julia Roberts and the show Friends. Regarding the Jesuits, again, their headquarters is the Church of the Gesù, which is at Building 54. Their address is 54 Piazza del Gesù, Rome. We just made the point about John Carroll. If you've ever seen They Live, it's a major tribute to the Jesuits, that film. It's Cable 54 that's the enemy of the world. Look into what Roddy Piper did. He tweeted out on September 27th, that's the anniversary of the Jesuits being recognized by Rome, that the movie was a documentary. And then he ended up dying prematurely on the anniversary of Ignatius of Loyola's death, who's the founder of the Jesuits. If you've never seen They Live, kind of a hokey movie, but with a very relevant message. And in light of how close we are to 2025, quite a concerning message, because if you've never seen the movie, the Cable 54 types say they'll have complete control over the world by 2025. Also, notice that the headquarters for the Jesuits is on the 41st parallel north. Remember, their suppression, which was all by the numbers, lasted 41 years, and in that time, this nation was founded, the USA, which equals 41 in Gematria, and that's the 13th prime, going with the 13 stripes and 13 colonies, and it goes with the Illuminati being founded in that time with 13 families by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt. Not to mention Bavaria equals 54, where the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt founded the Illuminati. 41 weeks and change since his passing, which means it's also the 42nd week, and Friends has the Gematria 42 like Jesuit. Remember, Jesuit is another word for Jesus. The Jesuit Order is the Society of Jesus. Today is 74 days before the anniversary of his passing on October 28th. It'll be the first anniversary. In Gematria, Jesus equates to 74, like cross, like Messiah, like parables, like gospel, like killing, like occult, like English, like Gematria, like Jewish, like Masonic, like holiday, like Independence Day. The list goes on. There's a really long 74 list, but the focus here is the Jesus piece. You know, rappers wear Jesus pieces. Rapper equals 74. I can't tell you how many rappers they've had wear the crown of thorns and then killed him in a Jesus ritual. Not to mention Tupac died on Caesar Borgia's birthday, where white Jesus comes from. And then the alias Machiavelli, and of course Machiavelli wrote The Prince, based on Caesar Borgia, and then Prince died, and then Tupac's mom died days later. Okay, anyway, back to Matthew Perry. It is 74 days before the anniversary of his passing. If you counted today through October 28th, you could say that's a total span of 75 days. Friends, the big way is 75, like Catholic Church is also 75, like Roman Catholic 75, like New World Order 75, like Order Out of Chaos is 75, like Order Alone 75. It's a Thursday that this news breaks on, and we call it 35 Thursday. The first headline about Matthew Perry and ketamine came December 15th, so 8 months ago. That's also a span of exactly 35 weeks. Thursday equals 35, like Catholic equals 35, like Jesuitism equals 35, like Jesus equals 35, like Jesus' birthdays, according to the Catholic Church only, is 1225, and 1225 has a square root of 35. Again, just to remind you how Jesuity, Jesus-y this is. But yes, one more time, today leaves 138 days in the year. Ketamine, 138, extra big so you won't forget it. And then from his passing to today's arrests, a span of 293 days, which is the 62nd prime number, which corresponds with Matthew Perry, which corresponds with sacrifice. And we've actually done a lot of work on Matthew Perry's passing. If you want to come to my website, GematriaEffectNews, right at the top of this post, if you click that here, it'll link you to all of the posts we've done on his passing. And there is a lot here because there's been a lot of rituals. And again, it was all Jesuit from the beginning, perfectly synced. I mean, perfectly synced with Jesuit-run HBO's Friends special. Couldn't have been any more perfect ritual. All this information's here if you want to go back and look at it. So I think this was the original post right here when he passed. His death at 54. Home box office, what HBO stands for, equals 126 and 54. He died exactly 126 weeks after the Friends special. At the time, they said he was worth $126 million. That was an article we first looked at. So, again, the world of celebrity, it's something else. It's something else. There's a piece I'd forgotten. He died on the 49th birthday of Joaquin Phoenix, and now today's the 490th birthday of the Jesuits. You got that same 4-9 sequence. Matthew Perry died 163 days before his birthday. That's the 38th prime number. Death equals 38, like murder, like killing, like RIP. So notice how they were speculating it might have been the cooties at first before they came up with the ketamine thing. Anyhow, we'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Thank you again to everyone who hits the like and the share. And for the Portland people, I was looking at the forecast. It's supposed to rain on Saturday. Sunday's supposed to be sunny. So I'll still be playing it by ear. I'm going to be out downtown Portland this weekend, probably near the waterfront, wherever the people are, because we're trying to get people to open their minds and listen to what we're talking about day after day. But yeah, if you're in Portland, stay tuned. I will be out there this weekend. And just going to go out on the day that there's better weather. And if you know, the Portland area, the forecast can change in moments. So right now, Sunday is looking like the better day. So I'm leaning towards Sunday. But if Saturday ends up being nice, I might just be out there both days this weekend. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, Truth Seeker.